way. The plaintiff stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
All right, guys. Today's court hearing is absolutely wild. We've got a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen on trial for indecent exposure, specifically for allegedly touching himself in public while staring down a woman. And as you just saw, he completely snaps in court. His lawyer looks visibly uncomfortable, and honestly, I can't blame her. You can practically see the regret on her face, like she's questioning every life choice that led to her representing this guy. Imagine going through years of law school only to end up sitting next to that in court. Judge Flair is clearly over it. The courtroom is total chaos, and things spiral off the rails fast. Let's go ahead and dive into the footage. And as always, let me know what you think about this case in the comments while we watch.
Good morning, sir. What was the last name again?
Lane, Brandon Lane. Yeah.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with. All right, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas if you cannot afford a lawyer. A lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. The complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and started exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The plaintiff stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached two males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just.
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is in fact you, because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the body. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. This is the 26th, so I don't know. There's nothing in yet, so I literally just wrote this up before I came to court.
Okay, I will, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Hey, hit the button, please.
Yes.
Not the best time to be.
I don't know if it was this.
All right, same thing happened down there with me.
That was, no,
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless.
He's,
So,
the look that he was giving us, that was, did you see me eyeing you to?
yes, I moved over. Yes.
oh, you see where I can't, you see?
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode
I just,
coming about. So he's going to be in custody. Hopefully we can schedule the evaluation. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there.
for sure.
Thank you.
Connor.
That was one of the wildest courtroom moments I've seen in a long time. My guy walked in presumed innocent, and after that meltdown, he basically self-sentenced on the spot. He was slamming his head on the table like he just realized his free trial expired. At this point, forget indecent exposure of the body. We're talking about full-on exposure of a complete lack of self-control. The evidence is overwhelming. Shout out to the attorney, though. She backed away so smoothly, like she knew her client was about to Hulk out. And after that intense mean mug he gave the judge, you just know she's already mentally drafting that "I regret to inform you I can no longer represent you" email. Anyway, let's jump into the next court hearing and watch Judge Boyd absolutely torch everyone for talking over her while she's just trying to call the cases.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket, but slowly but surely, that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial, because we're not going to do this thing where everybody is rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12, because the prosecutors need a break at 12. The staff needs a break at 12. The court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break. The probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands. And now that I've said this, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm not going to hear any chatter, and we're not even on the record. The end.
I've never seen Judge Boyd snap like that before, so it definitely caught me off guard, but honestly, I totally get where she's coming from. Imagine trying to run a courtroom while every single attorney is charging up like it's Black Friday at Walmart, and you're just trying to make it to lunch on time. Judges have to maintain order, and under Rule 3.5 of the American Bar Association's model rules, lawyers aren't even supposed to disrupt proceedings like that. So yeah, I can see why she had to shut things down fast. Before we wrap up, though, can we talk about that sovereign citizen who tried to turn his forehead into a gavel? Like, sir, that is not how you prove a legal argument. That's how you prove you need a padded room. And just a reminder, acting like that in court won't just get you a headache. It can get you hit with a contempt charge, which can mean fines or even jail time. So, yeah, fun to watch? Definitely. But try that in real life, and you might be spending the night in a holding cell. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more courtroom chaos. And let me know in the comments, was Judge Boyd justified in going off, or was she a little over the top? Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.